Alright, let's get back to it. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Crazy Pants. Thanks for the cool emote. Oh, that's just a Twitch one. No, it's okay. It's from Ellen. It's from Ellen's channel. Cool. Alright. Oh, I gotta crank my game volume a little bit. How do I do that here? Alright. So, I'm hoping I can get badge 3 today. I feel like that's a possibility. My goal is to get all my Pokemon to 25. We're trying to beat Whitney. He's got a bunch of normal types, so I'm leveling up Croagunk, who's a fighting type. Which, actually, does Croagunk have any fighting moves right now? I feel like no. That could be bad. We might have to use Heracross instead. Alright, let's check out Croagunk on the Bulbapedia. Learn set. And we're I think we're in Generation 5. Pretty sure we're in Generation 5. Dang, okay, no fighting moves till 22, but we are going to get him to 25. So that should be fine. Then I should also pull up... Let's see, I need the store selection. I need to know what the department store sells as far as TMs go. Here we go. Alright, okay. So they tell you what the TM number is in the game. That is not helpful. Ooh, is Focus Blast a fighting type? Focus Blast, what are you? You are fighting. What do you do? Does damage and has a 10% chance of lowering the target's special defense. Huh, it's a special fighting move. Cool. Wow, it has really low accuracy. Okay, well, that might be something to think about getting if I can afford it. Guess we'll see. Alright. Oh shit, and it's Thursday, which means Bug Park, where I was training, is having their bug day. Oh, hey, Cheese. Well, the focus went into the blast. That's where all the focus went. Into the blast. Alright, I'm gonna save here just in case they won't let me go in and train. Are we cool, dude? Okay, great. So they'll let me go in and not do the bug catching competition. Gotta get our new mold to 25. Ah, geez, you just had your first day of school? Oh, that can be fun, but also kind of lame at the same time. Yeah, congrats on surviving for sure. Check the link. Alright, it's a YouTube link. Oh, it's a line from Pokémon. Oh my god. Okay, I'll play it with no sound. Actually, I could probably do sound. Should be fine. Here's my Chrome audio. Chrome audio, unmute. Thank you. Alright, is my player too big? The mini player? No. Default view? No, that's not what we want. Default view? Yeah, okay, default view fits in this. That a little bit. Might still be too quiet. Oof. I see Ash is still continuing his tradition of being kind of bad at Pokémon. It was super boring. Well, at least that means it wasn't that bad. Longest 4 hours of your life. 4 hours isn't that bad. Damn. Let's see, how long was a normal school day? When I was in high school, I'd go at like 7 a.m. and then be done at like 3. That's like, it's like 8 or 9 hours. I guess maybe lunch doesn't count. So I caught a Heracross last time, and it's like level 19. So I may add it to the team for fighting Whitney, just to have another fighting type. I didn't check to see if it has any fighting moves, though. Yeah, her response is pretty funny. But you'd think she would be, I don't know. You should be happy it missed. Every attack has a chance to miss. Also, that's good commentary on how annoying low accuracy attacks are. And Ash should hate them too. Yeah, Pants, I have no idea what modern schooling is like either at this point. With COVID still hanging around, it seems kind of smart to do at least a mix of distance learning and in-person learning. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I swear originally they didn't intend for attacks to have a small chance to miss, but there was like a bug in their code where like every attack has, even if an attack has 100% accuracy, there's still like a 1 in 256 chance of a miss. And they didn't intend for it to be that way. Well, yeah, once you get to college, you kind of, it's kind of up to you if you want to go to a class or not. Like, you're considered an adult, so you can skip even if it, starts to ruin your grade. There were some classes, actually pretty much all of my classes that I took, I didn't even think about skipping. Does Swift actually not miss, even with that 1 out of 256? It's kind of cool to have a move that does that. I always like feel like that's what makes RPGs fun, having all sorts of little exceptions and nuances to how things work. You were a chronic truant? Yeah. Yeah, man. I think it's hard to expect high school kids, when you're going through so much other stuff as you develop. It's pretty hard to expect kids to take school seriously. Like, a lot of them will. Like, I really liked all my math classes in high school and my science classes, so I, like, loved going to those because I had awesome teachers. Yeah, sure, Swift doesn't miss because it just doesn't check for accuracy. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't say I would claim to be a good role model either because, for me, like, I enjoyed all the classes that I went to in college, and the like one professor I had for a for a philosophy class that I just like hated him because he just clearly like wanted to hear himself talk and wouldn't actually listen to questions kids asked. I just didn't go to his classes ever and got a D. Cheese, America is like really big and there's a huge diversity in the way that classes work. Like the junior high I went to, we all had lockers. And then when I went into high school, there was a big complaint about kids carrying their books around. And it being like bad for our backs even to like carry them from our lockers to classes. So then there was a really big push to have high schools that didn't have lockers, and we would just we had extra copies of the textbooks in the classes, which was pretty cool. Probably pretty damn expensive because textbooks are stupidly expensive. But yeah, so we didn't have lockers, but I feel like the typical American high school experience was having a locker and carrying all your crap in your backpack. Nom. I think I'm just gonna give you some water. Ooh, yeah, I'll just burn through my potions. Yeah, we would go to a teacher's room. Essentially, the teacher would stay put and they would have their classroom decorated the way they want, and we would go to their class for whatever subject it was. I probably shouldn't have bothered healing Nom. He's almost 25. Dang. Huh, the teachers go to your room. Interesting. I could kind of see that being easier. It was definitely, sometimes it was a pain in the ass if you had to walk all the way across the campus in like 5 minutes between periods. And then I guess it's easier for students to have some time to like go to the bathroom or something while the teacher's moving and setting up, but it kind of sucks for the teachers. They don't get to have their own like personal space. Like, it was kind of cool to see how like different teachers would decorate their rooms. And like one or two teachers I had like cool conversations with because they put like music posters and things up that made me realize like, oh cool, you like Led Zeppelin and other bands that I like. Sharply raising special defense. In a certain context that might be nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not yet, not yet, not yet. What do I have that I might get rid of? Ooh, I don't know. I like my range of abilities. Yeah, I'll give up on it. Oh, sure, right. Since they move, it's harder for you to, like, skip out on a class, sure. When I was in high school, it was hard to skip classes anyway. Our campus had, like, gates to get in and out, and you'd essentially have to, like, hide in the bathroom or something all period if you didn't want to go to a class. Alright. Guess it's time to start raising gun. I think he needs a new item, though. He's still got the EXP share. Share the battle item. Nope, that was it. That was it. Too hasty. Constantly too hasty. Quick Claw might be cool. I guess the Poison Barb, since he's got a few poison moves right now. Yeah, swap it out. Okay, and to double check... Open up this. So poison is only good against grass and bug. Nope, that's flying. Nope, poison is only good against grass. Okay. But that's a little bit lame. Oh, Crazy Pants, you had a similar situation where you had one class all day? That was before you went to high school, right? It was junior high that was your fine arts school? Or was that like your first year of high school or something, was fine arts? Your regular high school is a Wild West? Yeah, I feel like it all depends on how the high school is set up. Our school, like, you just couldn't do that. There was no way to get out, and you'd have to, like, hide in the bathroom, or the like, what do they call the police officer? The police officer that's, like, on campus would, like, find you and be like, what are you doing? Yeah, geez, that kind of sucks for the teachers, that they only have, like, a tiny little space to call their own. That's kind of disappointing. Okay, let's see how things hit. How does a feint attack hit a Metapod? Hard? Can we go with hard? Oh. Okay, I feel like Poison Sting is going to be very bad because it's very weak. Blood Slap, probably not great. Ground isn't good against bugs, right? No, it's bad against bugs. Ooh. Okay, I might need to go train somewhere else. So every teacher shares that room? It's not even like they get their own little private offices? Our high school, like, every teacher had their own room, and then there was also, like, a teacher's lounge where they could, like, eat lunch or grade papers and not be approached by students. Also free coffee. The name is literally Room of Teachers. That's funny. I like the term teacher's lounge. Lounge sounds like you get to go chill out, and a stressful job like being a teacher sounds like it needs somewhere that you could go chill out. Okay, that is gonna take a while if it's taken me that many hits. I think I need to step out and train outside. Wow, there are some grass types in here, but that's like mostly bugs. Yeah, Crazy Pants. We had a security person on campus too, and they were also like super chill. It was like the police officer did all the like hard work, and then the security person was like just kind of like looking out for people, making sure things were okay. They would like warn you like, hey, you better go to class, but they would never like insist on it. Right. Flying is great against fighting. Okay, this is also a bad idea. Okay. Okay. Let's get some help here. Vit, you've got a rock attack. Oh, cool. Cheese, you did a mathematics Olympics? That sounds fun. I really liked math when I was in junior high and high school. I had to take algebra twice in junior high. It didn't click for me the first time, and I was kind of I didn't really care. And then when I took it the second time, I realized how interesting and cool it was. Okay, I gotta go heal Krogunk. I think once I realized that math is how you do everything. It's how you explain things in the world to yourself. How you prove things work a certain way. How you make video games. At that point I was like, okay, math is really cool. So you have to apply to that school for high school. For me, growing up, it was where you live determines what high school you go to. And you had no choice unless you had a serious, if there was some bully that beat you up and hospitalized you or something, you could request to go to a different school. Or more likely, they would make the bully go to a special school where it's smaller classes and they all the teachers watch over the kids really closely because they're problem children. Well, that's I hope you're successful. I had a much better time in school once I was in classes that were once I was in the math classes that only people who were good at math could get into, or once I tested to get into AP history and AP science classes. It was really nice to be around a bunch of kids who I wouldn't necessarily say they were smarter, but they wanted to learn. So even if they were slower at picking things up, they were invested in learning. And I think that makes a big difference. Having a class full of people who all want to learn stuff is a much better environment than having a few kids in class that are disruptive and just don't give a shit. Oh, you know what? What kind of TMs do I have? Have anything cool that Krogunk could learn? I mean, Rock Tomb would kind of help against bugs. I don't know. Rock Smash does ooh, Rock Smash does 60. But it's an HM and then I can't just get rid of it. Honestly, that might be worth it for Krogunk. Okay, well, I'm not going to give Rock Tomb to anybody as a serious move, so I'm going to give it to Krogunk now. And if it helps kill the bugs, then we're all good. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of them. Or maybe Poison Sting. No, we'll get rid of Taunt. It's cool that it's a big campus. It was nice. My high school was pretty big, and so it was nice to kind of just be able to hang out with the people I wanted to and not really be forced to be stuck around people I didn't like. Yeah, in English, it's just the letters are reversed. It's IT. And yeah, IT is definitely a good field to get into. It can give you a lot of flexibility, working from home, not working from home. Almost every single company at this point needs someone who does IT. So, I don't know, you could work for all sorts of different groups, like the government or private companies or charities. There's a lot of options there. Come on, Rock Tomb. Yeah, I think, Cheese, the way the world is now, it probably does make sense to still learn English. It's kind of frustrating because English is, like, a really stupid language. It's so hard to learn and has all sorts of, like, bad rules that have tons of exceptions that, like, it makes no sense. It's so lame. But like, so many people speak English. The, like, business world runs on English to a big extent. I mean, yeah, clearly you do speak English on some level, so that will hopefully help you. But it's one thing. There are a lot of people who speak English as their only language, and they don't know the rules at all when it comes to like how to conjugate things and the right way to structure sentences and vocabulary words. Like, they're dumb. There is a lot to English that is, like, more than just speaking it, but learning, like, all of the stupid rules, and it's so frustrating. And now that I'm out of school, like, I don't remember so much of it. There are so many weird things, like gerunds and past participles and weird shit like that, that I'm like, what is that again? I think a gerund is a noun with an ing at the end. I don't know. At least you know the difference between there, and there. That would put you ahead of a lot of native speakers. It is an incredible pet peeve to be reading things on the internet and to see people switch those things. Ooh, I'm not gonna fight you, Talo. No way. But I think even people who care about speaking English well, like, I care about speaking it well, I care about being able to type in a way that's, like, grammatically correct. I'm still so confused on the right way to say things sometimes. I want scientists to make, like, a world language that's, like, intelligently designed and easy to understand, and then I will learn that language. I think people tried once, and it was called, like, Esperanto or something like that. Something weird, and it just, like, never caught on. Maybe they did a bad job. I don't know. It seems pretty hard to make a language that makes sense for everybody. Whoa. I mean, so first of all, I do disagree with you that a course would be a waste of money. It's good to study it in a formal way and to know, like, the right words for things and the structure of the language. Like, that stuff can help you have like an understanding of the language as you go forward in your life. But I don't know, screaming at you about it is a little bit ridiculous. I could understand being a little bit annoyed with you, but no, that's wrong. Like, they should understand your point of view and try to convince you that that's not true, instead of getting mad at you and yelling at you. Like, I feel like once you're past like 9 or 10 years old, like, a parent being like, do this thing because I say so, like, I know better than you, like, that doesn't work. That just makes your kid look at you and be like, you're dumb. Like, you don't actually know what you're talking about, and you don't have a good reason for this. You just want it that way, and you're being like a tyrant, and that sucks. And yeah, I don't think you would be saying you're better than everyone else. That's a little bit weird. I get your point of view that you already do, you do speak the language at a like functional level. Sure, you said that because they were saying that you don't know that it's good for you. Yeah. Oh, dude, Crazy Pants. The, like, could've and should've thing being, like, people thinking it's could-of or should-of. Yeah. Oh. Ugh. That thing that Deathrock's coworkers said, it's like thinking that it wasn't supposedly, it was supposably, because you are able to suppose. That was really funny because that sort of made sense in a backwards way. What? That scene still surprises me. Well, I guess that might not be the same scene, but when Dumbledore asks Harry if he put his name in the goblet, like, Dumbledore has some, like, crazy old man energy. And usually he's so, like, relaxed and calm. Let's see how bad a poison sting is. Oh, that wing attack's gonna be bad. Imagine when I discover definitely. Do I not know definitely? Do I say it wrong? Oh my god, it's misspelled. Okay. Oof. It's like Definite. Ah, no. No. I thought I could sneak the kill. Alright, Taylor. I think definitely just illustrates a big problem with English, which is that it borrowed so many words from so many different languages that, like, a lot of things aren't spelled the way they sound. And that's so dumb to not spell things the way they sound. It's absolutely crazy. Like, the point of writing things down should be to easily convey how you feel and what you mean. Writing things down shouldn't be like, ah ha ha, you didn't know that knife had a K at the beginning, you're dumb. Like, fuck. Why does knife have a K at the beginning? It doesn't need that. Alright, I'm gonna train Krogunk down south. We gotta stop dying so easily. Yeah, Cheese, that's a good point. I feel like that something like that is really hard to convey in film. And I think that's a good example of something that a book does better, because the book can, like, truthfully describe the situation, whereas a film has to show it or have characters, like, say it. I would imagine a really good director could get that moment from whoever it was that played Dumbledore. To get him to really show that, like, anger. Bondsley, what are you? Crass. Well, then what did you mean by definitely? Oh my god, Poison Sting does nothing. Okay. Back to feint attacks, I guess. Do you mean that people just misuse definitely and they say it when they don't mean definitely? People do that with literally, too. Really frustrating. And yeah, Crazy Pants is definitely, like, part of our education system sucking, but I do think English also sucks. I mean, really, like, all languages, because they just evolve over time, and, like, nobody is sitting down to decide what to add to English and how to change rules. Like, it doesn't have a an academic body that's making all the rules for it that's like really smart and thinking ahead. Yeah, cheese. I think I've seen that happen once or twice. I've definitely seen people accidentally say defiantly when they mean definitely, and that is really funny. Oh, Abra, come on, fine, you're just gonna run away. All right. I don't think I've seen somebody say definitely when they mean defiantly. Like if you were saying like he defiantly stood against the crowd, but somebody instead says like he definitely stood against the crowd. That sounds really funny. Ha! Can't poison me, bro. AO3. What is AO3? I know AOE3, Age of Empires. Oh yeah, sure, Crazy Pants. It could be autocorrect. Some of the things that autocorrect corrects for me are really frustrating and obviously wrong. I think I've even come and shown you some crazy things that autocorrect has tried to fix that made, like, no sense. Although I did switch keyboards to the Google one, and that one seems to learn, like, my movements better. And it doesn't make really weird mistakes. Cool, a fanfic repository. Cool. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's the fighting move. All right, Revenge. What do you do? Oh, right. Okay, that's very good. What do we want to do as far as different moves? I have so many different options to do here. Don't know if I need feint attack. So let's see. If we have poison moves and we have fighting moves, I guess I could think about counter typing. So what would mess my Krogunk up a lot? Actually, I have Krogunk open, so I can just look at his weaknesses. So flying, grounded, ooh, psychic. Okay, so having a dark move to deal with psychic might be kind of smart, but also it would still just be like smarter to swap out. Rock to deal with flying would be nice. Also, it still feels just smarter to swap out. Mud Slap is nice because it lowers accuracy. I think Poison Sting is so bad, I'm gonna get rid of that for now. When I get another poison move, I'll have to actually make a difficult decision. Funniest part is putting defiantly instead of definitely is the right word, because at some point everyone collectively switched them. Huh, I mean, in a certain context, I could see that being true. Oh, hey, good afternoon, what's up? This is Liz. Oh, I'm not. Tanya, go away. Ugh. But yeah, I could see that if people, like you learn how to use words by seeing how other people use them. So if you see people use defiantly where they meant to say definitely, then eventually, like, defiantly sort of means definitely. Ditto, you're just a normal type, right? Well, not anymore. Oof. How would a dark move work against a Krogunk? So dark would not be good. Also, rock is not good. Oh my god. Oh my god, Ditto, what have you done? This is gonna take forever. You want to challenge me on Showdown? Is that like some way to play Pokemon against each other? Because you would kick my butt. I am bad at Pokemon games. I probably don't even know most of the Pokemon at this point. Probably know less than half of them, let alone what type they are. Okay, it's an online battle simulator. Cool. I think attack should win me the fight. Okay, so maybe I give Krogunk Quick Claw, since I'm clearly not using any poison moves. But yeah, Cheese, if you didn't wipe the floor with me, I would be disappointed in you. Okay, hold items. Hold items. There's the Quick Claw. Give it to Krogunk. My Fire Red team against your Unbound team. I don't know if that's fair. Your Unbound team look like a bunch of badasses. I guess I did have Mewtwo by the end of Fire Red. The Mewtwo would at least be kind of helpful. But like, remember my Gyarados? It had like all special attacks. I feel like I was really just working with what I had there. Oh, and maybe if we were in the newer, a newer generation's like rule set, then maybe some of those attacks that Gyarados had would be physical. But maybe not, though. All right, Mime Jr., I got your number. Maybe because your team is like destructive pseudo-dragon. Well, one of yours is an actual... Isn't Garchomp an actual dragon? Is he not really a dragon? I mean, Jerry's pretty cool. You gave him a not very serious nickname, but he's a cool Pokemon. Wow, somehow I didn't notice that Krogunk looks back at the camera as he kind of shakes his way out onto the field. Oh man, the way you said Jerry in all caps reminded me that there's a YouTuber named JonTron, and before he was really famous, he used to make videos about like weird video games. And he made a video about this really weird video game that was brought over from Japan, and they didn't really translate it very well. Oh, Val, just take out the exclamation point and the question mark.
What? What the fuck?
Ooh, that sounded weird. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. One, could you guys hear that? And then two, did it sound all weird and crackly? I just set it up and tested it like one time. So I'm not, Interesting. Okay, so then the crackliness must be, it has a 2-minute cooldown. I think I can do it, though.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Interesting. Okay, well, I can boost the volume a little bit if it's not loud enough. But yeah, it does have a little bit of a delay. But yeah, I don't know if there's much I can do about the delay. I think oh, okay, it's loud enough. I guess it's just quiet for me. I should boost my volume for that noise for the all the sound clips, so I don't think it's quieter than it actually is for you guys. Okay, what am I doing to this Gulpin? I don't know. What's good against grass? I don't have anything that's good against grass. I have a rock tomb. That's bad against grass. I should have just hit you with a fighting move. Oh, you just use Jerry as like healing fodder? That's well, I don't know. Every Pokemon has their use. That was kind of how I plan to use Bronzong or Bronzer. Oh, Gulpin's poison. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I kind of just thought it was grass. I guess that makes sense that it's poison. Okay. Well, I could hit it with Mud Slap. Let's see how that does. Okay, yeah, so anyway, the Jerry explanation. JonTron was playing this weird, like, Japanese shooting game where you're like an airplane and you have to, like, shoot stuff. But it's like really weird science fiction, and there's a power-up that's like this weird jelly goop stuff, but they translated it wrong and called it Jerry. And there's a part in the YouTube video where he's like reading it and like freaking out and yelling the word Jerry over and over. I should make that a sound clip. Alright, Feint Attack it is. Alright, well, yeah, if Jerry tanked the hits, then, like, you know, that's a viable addition to the team. I like using Snorlax for that purpose, in Fire Red and... in Red and Blue. Fire Red, Blue, Green. I was going to use Snorlax against the Elite Four, and then I accidentally let him die in Victory Road. Let's see how hard Revenge hits. You don't know where you got the nickname from? That's funny. And maybe you just heard somebody say Jerry. It makes me think of Rick and Morty, because there's a character in that show named Jerry. Oh, okay, so you named him that on your original playthrough, and so then you got another one and just named it Jerry as well? Oh, yeah, sure, Crazy Pants. Yeah, Seinfeld. It makes me think of Kramer saying Jerry. Like when Kramer has some crazy idea he's trying to explain. He's like, Jerry, Jerry. Oof. Ah. Need a good place to level my Croagunk. Ooh, a Snubble. Yeah, this'll be good. Come on, bro. Great. That's gonna be like a one-hit kill, right? Come on, it must be. It must be. Sweet. Geez, I don't really know much about Trevenant. It looks cool. And isn't it like, it's like a grass ghost or like grass dark? It's like some weird type combo. I've never had a chance to use one, but he's super cool looking. Oh, interesting. Grass ghost and then physical attack is Interesting. Yeah. The weird combo. I know Shadow Claw. I don't know any of the other moves in there. And then Leftovers just recovers a little bit of health every turn, I think. That sounds right. Dolphin, stop trying to poison gas me. It doesn't work. Stop it! Krogunk. Come on, my dude. Wake up. Just wake up. Nice. If you had Leech Seed, you could have used them for more healing. Yeah, I mean, why didn't you give him Leech Seed? Damn, Woodhammer hits hard. 33% recoil is crazy, too. But I guess Leftovers would help with that. You know what? No, Ralph. No. I'm not going to answer your call. You're going to say something about fish and tell me to call my mom. And it's going to be awkward and weird. Alright, Bonsly. Oh, okay. Whoa. That's a weird move. Poltergeist does 120 power, 90% accuracy, but only works if they have a held item. Weird. Oh, because it's like a Poltergeist is like taking over the item and like hitting them with it. Oh my god. That's kind of funny. Okay, that's fun. That's a powerful move. 90% accuracy is annoying, but it's pretty good. Pretty good still. Do all of the Elite Four at the end of Unbound? Do all their Pokemon have held items? I would kind of assume they would. Try and make them more challenging. Snubble, free kill. Oh, and Grain is self-healing, but it traps you. Interesting. That's cool. Wow, I know so little about Mega Evolutions, I didn't even know they have to, like, hold a Mega Stone to be able to Mega Evolve. You like Trevenant more because of Unite. Is that, like, Pokemon Unite? Like the, is that the MOBA that they made? He's in that? Yeah, the League of Legends ripoff, yeah. League of Legends is a MOBA. Dota is also a MOBA. Like, multiplayer, online, battle arena, I think is the stupid acronym. Yeah. I played that for like a week or two when it first came out, and it was kind of fun, but it got old fast. Ooh. We struck first. Did we get a kill? Sweet, alright. But it does sound cool to see Trevenant in that game, like running around. He's such a crazy looking Pokemon. it would be cool to see like a 3D model of him from the top, just like running all over the place. Interesting way to rework Curse. Yeah, I guess a lot of moves, like Woodhammer would make sense to just be the same thing in Unite, but I feel like a lot of moves they would have to rework. Seems like an interesting way to redo things for sure. Is Hornleech a move that's also in regular Pokemon? Oh, cool. Woodhammer has a second, like, stronger attack. That's fun. I think things like that would, no, right, you disabled my attack. Like, it needs a lot of things like that to be fun and challenging as an action game. Every move in Unite. Oh, except for some ultimates are from the games. Okay. I didn't know for sure. That was kind of what I assumed, but I wouldn't be surprised if they made up some of their own. Okay, 23. Got an hour. Oh, hopefully I can get Krogunk to 24 or 25. And then go take on Whitney. Pain Split deals damage to the enemy and heals you. I feel like I've heard of that move in the actual game before, but I don't know for sure. Swagger. Does that raise your attack? Oh no, right, it confuses the opponent and raises their attack. Ah, no, that would be good for someone that only does special attacks, but... Alright, let's go heal. Yeah, Trevenant sounds like a fun character to play in Unite. I want to go north because the Pokemon there are stronger. But also they were killing my Krogunk, so that's probably not worth the trip. What's up, Electrike? Got something for you. Alright, we'll see how it goes. I feel like a Mud Slap is not going to be very strong, but... yeah, okay, we'll just revenge. Smack you. Yeah, I remember the Unite's limited moveset being a little bit annoying. It kind of made it, like, I can't remember what I was playing, like, dang, it was some bird, but the limited moveset was, like, a little bit boring. The main Pokemon you use are Scizor and Mew. I didn't know Mew was in it. Scizor sounds like a cool Pokemon to play in Unite. Oh yeah, interesting, right, because you you can evolve as you play. I totally forgot about that. That is a cool aspect of the game. At least makes it kind of unique. Interesting. So if you choose different moves, he like might not evolve. Interesting. That's kind of lame. Well, unless the only reason you would want to choose certain moves is because they like lead to Scizor, and then it works out. I could see it being annoying if you wanted a move or Scizor, but you like can't choose it because then he won't evolve. That would suck. But if there was a situation where you're like, oh, I don't want him to evolve, and I want to take these other moves because they're good for that situation, then I guess it would be cool. Right, I'm paralyzed. Okay, bye, Abra. Boom, you can choose from 3 moves and change them to the cooldown. That's pretty cool. Come on, Krogunk. Oh my god, 2 turns in a row. It sounds pretty complicated to try and manage Mew like that, to try and like switch your moves. I guess if you knew them all really well, it would make it doable in the heat of battle. Oh my god. Krogunk. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I know it's not very effective. I know. Great. Alright, the Pokemon Center is right here. I'm gonna go get rid of paralysis. Damn, Mew can learn such a weird mix of moves. Surf, Solar Beam, Electro Ball, it's fun. Do type advantages work the same way? Like, Surf does more damage to fire types? It better. It seems like there's no point in using the Pokemon IP unless that's the way it works. That seems like it would give Mew a lot of options for how to engage enemies. Sounds cool. Yeah. Fuck you and your confusion. Dang. Interesting, I don't know Urshifu. It switches forms. That sounds cool. Let's see what the hell that's about. That's not. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for fixing my error. Oh my god, he's like a karate bear? Cool. Ah, so he's fighting dark or fighting water. Cool. That's super interesting. Okay, do I really need to go heal my Krogunk again? You know what? We're gonna fight a few more times. Wow, type advantages don't apply? Well, how would it make it pay to win? Like, if they give everybody access to a few different types of, like a few different Pokemon of each type. Oh my god, another Drowsy. You know what, Drowsy? I'm just gonna run away. So if they gave everybody access to like one of each type, Jack, no, I'm not answering the phone. Sorry, buddy. If they give everybody access to like one of each type of Pokemon for free, and then let you like earn, I don't know, like do the battle pass, play games, earn currency to get other Pokemon, or you could just spend money to get the other Pokemon. Like, that could be a fair way to do it. But I think a lot of those games end up being, maybe not pay to win, but like pay to have an advantage. And it's crazy because they don't need to be. Like, I play Genshin Impact with Crazy Pants, and that game is not competitive. And it's like you can only co-op, you can't fight each other. But people spend mad amounts of money on that game to get new characters and to get bonuses for their characters. And like, I refuse to spend money gambling in that game. Because it's fun enough when you don't do that. Dang it, I hoped I would have attacked first. Yeah, the bird might have been Talonflame. I can't remember what type it was. It may have been fire type. I don't know. Dang. Ditto is such a pain in the butt. Alright, lower my speed with my own ability. Oof. God, nothing does good damage. Wow, the Ditto's faster than me. Interesting. At least my revenge will hit harder. They give you a starting attacker, tank, support, speed, and then a mixed character. Yeah, that's lame. They should give you like 2 or 3 of each of those types, but then also make sure you get like a water type and a grass type. And then they could have like type advantage. Then that seems like it would be fun to like work with your friends to like make a team of Pokemon that each of you likes, but that is also makes like a good competitive mix. Right, you only choose one, and you have to get the others from the store. I remember when I played, there was one that you could get from the Battle Pass, and then I played enough to unlock one of the cheaper ones, and I don't even remember what I chose. I kind of got bored with the game pretty quickly. It was kind of repetitive, and it didn't feel like there was a lot of like fun in the action aspect of the game. Oh my god. I'm using all my revenges. Yeah, I don't remember Pikachu being a starter. Or Charizard. Probably would have chosen Charizard. Maybe I just chose Talonflame because like it sounded fun to be an attacker. Like a speed-based fighting character. I don't remember. Okay, we are almost 25. Look me. Yeah. It's a good cat. You are a good cat, Mojito. Thank you. Use my mouse. Don't remember if I got Greninja. I may have. Oh my god. I just revenged you so. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah, she's... I'm just letting her do it. She wants to do it. She wants to... I don't know, be nice to me and clean me. Maybe she can still taste her breakfast on my fingers. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mojito. Thank you. Had to use the controller again. Oh, also, it's cool you can get Crustle. Crustle sounds like a fun Pokemon to run around as. It's like a giant, weird sandcastle crab. Seems sweet. Okay, I just attack first. Nope. All right. All right. Ah, so there's the missions you have to do to get him are like kind of difficult. That sucks. 9 ranked battles in 14 days. Wait, so Crustle is a tank, but he has a move that like lowers everyone's defense, including his own? Because if so, that's brutal. Oh, I should have just been using. I should have been using that the whole time. Okay, fine, Ditto. You're smarter than I am. But you're still gonna lose. It lowers his defense but increases his attack and speed. If that was done right, that could be a worthwhile trade-off. Maybe if there was some situation in which you realized you would be more useful doing damage rather than being a tank. But then it's all about the rest of the game making that a worthwhile trade-off, which I'm assuming by your annoyance with it, the rest of the game never has a situation where that's a valuable thing to do. Nice. Wish there was some kind of noise that would go off when Quick Claw activated. Okay. Got our homies to 25. Did I get Numel there? Nom, are you 25? Okay, everybody's 25. All right, so let's go check out the department store. Oh, I should do the lottery thing too. Shoot, that's like on the top floor. Or is it second from the top? Might be second. Nope. One with the 2 ladies. Are the rest of those moves, the rest of the moves that Crustle can learn? I mean, you could just not use that move. If everything else is so good, just don't use that move. Alright, lady. No, I don't. Okay, I mean, fine. A berry's better than nothing. It's probably worth 300 Poké-Dollars. Fine. Fine. Alright. Now back to 3rd floor, maybe? It'd be nice if it said what was on each floor around here. Ah, jeez, it's fine. You can rant about it. This doesn't look like the right place. Let's see. Nope, this is the battle items guy. Which, maybe those are worth grabbing. So what does Buzzhole do that makes that so bad? Still the wrong floor. All right. I should have just been looking at this because it probably says what floor. Yep, it's the 5th floor. Okay. Natural gift. What do you do? Normal physical move. Whoa! Power and damage based on the held berry. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that. Light screen and reflect might be kind of cool. Maybe Focus Blast is worth grabbing. Fire Blast might be worth grabbing. Yeah, 85% accuracy. I mean, like, what... Like, clearly the problem is, you were saying that, like, Buzzhole... Oh, I guess maybe is it the Buzzhole's just better than, Crustle? So as he attacks, his attack and attack speed just increase. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, what team am I looking for? It's probably the one that looks fiery, right? Yeah. Oh, I don't have any money. Okay, nope. Well, that idea's off the table then. All right. Nothing to worry about, I guess, if I don't have any money to buy these things. All right. Okay, so we're gonna try Whitney with the team I've got. And if that doesn't work out, I might add Heracross into the mix. Did I heal? Well, things look mostly healed. Krogunk, what's your deal? You got full PP? No, okay, I did not heal. Alright. That would have been a mistake. Alright. Oh, yeah, Leech Life sounds like it might actually be useful. Oh, up the stairs, up the stairs. Does Lunge also let you, like, jump forward and attack? Because that would be sweet, too. I mean, it sounds like Buzzhole just has a good kit. And maybe all the other Pokemon should be like their goal should be like, we want everyone else to feel as good as Buzzhole does to play. That sounds cool. Yeah, that sounds fun. Question of who to lead with. How many battle items do I have? Try giving Croagunk an X attack and an X defend at the beginning. just leading with him as long as possible. We'll see how that works. Hi, I'm Whitney. I saw you at the radio tower just now. Everyone was into Pokemon, so I got into it too. Pokemon are super cute. You want to battle? I'm warning you, I'm good. Alright, Whitney, let's go. Second time. Search Buzzhole Unite strategy. I mean, really, I'm more interested in, like how Buzzhole compares to the rest of Pokemon and how people would counter Buzzhole. Because if Buzzhole sounds powerful, but if there are good ways to counter it, then, I don't know, then it's not as big of a deal. It's always hard to judge something like that unless you understand the whole picture. Alright, let's start with an X defend. Ha! And then an X attack. Sure. Why the hell not? Alright, Gun. You are powered up. The only reliable way you found to counter him is speed characters. And those tend to be fragile. It's possible that all of that is, fair and balanced. I did get the feeling from Pokemon Unite that they were less worried about things being balanced and more worried about people spending money to get cool Pokemon. So I wouldn't be surprised if things were not cool and balanced, or things were not fair and balanced. Bro. Okay. Body Slam hit me that hard, even after I used an X defense. Fuck Sableye. Sableye looks really cool. It makes sense that it would be good, but that is kind of disappointing if it's, Wow, he has a move that makes you attack your allies. Yeah, that's not fun. Just being, stuck, zombified. Forced to attack your teammates. That's pretty lame. Seems like a useful move if you're Sableye. Okay. Not Pokeballs. So I guess a Super Potion will get me topped up. Don't want to die to Low Punny. Damn, his ultimate just reverts you back to your base form. And it stuns you, damn. Alright, so I can afford to cure the paralysis here. Oh man, her Low Punny is totally gonna make me confused. Please no. Great. Okay. Oh, not your base form, but your base, where you start. Okay. That's still pretty useful. I guess depending on where you're fighting, that might be really useful. Alright, let's go for our own attack. Great. Great. Hit me with the Dizzy Punch. Please don't confuse me. Yes. Okay. Low Punny, you are done. What a crazy cry. Whoa, Hoopa can do something similar but for his allies? That's super interesting. Yeah, we'll keep going. I'm sure it's hard to balance a bunch of unique things like that, but it is cool that there are so many unique options. I feel like that's what makes League of Legends and Dota fun too, is there are so many different characters that all work different ways. And it's cool to see like an offensive version of that attack and then a defensive version. Ooh, that's bad. That's, yeah. Okay, all right. Okay, Gun, that was a pretty good run. Pretty good. Ah, but Wigglytuff is the thing that can heal itself. Damn. Try to put it to sleep? Let's see how hard Icy Wind hits it. I think if I have to redo this fight, I will probably want to save. Well, oh god, using Gun against Wigglytuff is probably not smart because Wigglytuff is faster and can instant kill. Damn. Oh, interesting. So you set something out that's like doing damage, but it sends you back to heal, and then you can come right back to where you were. Or do you, if you get sent back to heal, do you still have to walk back, or can you like teleport back to where that ring was placed? Because that's fucking sweet. Okay, Icy Wind might be the way to get through this. Oof. Interesting. His ultimate is also a teleport. Yeah, that sounds like just a really powerful. Cool. You do get to teleport back. Yeah, that sounds like an incredibly powerful, like tactical tool if you use it right. I really like characters like that in games that seem maybe weak, but at the right time, if you're smart about using them, they can be really powerful. All right, Miltank. Please don't roll out. Right, the attract bullshit. I had avoided that so far. Okay. This flaw is that it's fragile and that it's mainly a support. Yeah, but they've all got to have flaws, right? Oh my god. Okay, all right. Guess we will switch to the other female. You're gonna paralyze. Please don't paralyze. Great. Okay. Ah, we could thrash. That'll end up leaving me in a not great situation if Miltank doesn't go down. All right. A Screech is probably worth it. Hope they don't pull a PVZ2. What is that? Plants vs. Zombies? I do remember the person that made Plants vs. Zombies left the company because he didn't like the direction that the newer games were going. Great, no paralysis, okay. Miltank's defense lowered, it's still a tank. Damn, do I risk an attack? Yeah, we're not paralyzed yet. Please don't kill me. Okay, great. PVZ2 has premium plants. And all of those are either better versions of vanilla plants or better versions of other premiums. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Like, I just won't play a game that's like that. It makes me like so mad and unhappy. It doesn't matter how much of the rest of the game is fun. If it's a competitive game and it does that stuff, I'm just like, nope, I don't need to play you. That's like disgusting. And then on the other end, I completely don't mind if it's like, everybody has access to all the same characters, but if you want a cool costume for this character, pay us $5. Like, yeah, sure, fine. If your game's free and I play it a shitload, and I want the cool costume, like, fine, I'll give you $5. Thanks for making a fun game that I don't have to spend money on if I don't want to. But it's still, like, a fair game. Okay, alright, we're gonna rock slide. Wow, she didn't heal. Really surprised she did not go for a heal. Clefable. Guess maybe I should switch to something that has a good amount of health. Odo, why not? Yeah, hopefully it was the Wigglytuff that kept healing, but it might have been the Clefable. I don't remember for sure. Oh, right, we'll see how good Water Pulse does. Don't know Clefable's stat layout. Might be better to go for Ice Fang. Boy, that did not do much damage. Great, that's a good start. Let's see what Ice Fang does here. Not great. Similar damage, though. Of course. We'll go back to Water Pulse. Okay, so you're saying the premium version of a character can, like, place something... Like, the wall that they can place is, like, just stronger than the, like, non-premium version. I feel like a lot of that is above my head. Regenerating ammo by planting another guard on top of him. I'm like, ugh, what does that even mean? I don't know how Plants vs. Zombies works. Ah, there's the heal. There's the heal. So surprised that she didn't use it on Miltank. Oh man. Alright. Alright. Poly Barrier is like Endurian, but he can send weaker versions of himself anywhere on the board 3 times and is able to recharge. Okay, yeah, that does sound really lame. I don't know why people would still play that kind of game. Like, wouldn't that just make you mad and then you would, like, quit? It seems so strange to me to keep playing something like that. And maybe a bunch of people did quit, I don't know. Stantler. Yeah, whatever. I don't know your deal, Stantler. Just one left, but I ain't... Oh, you ain't something. You ain't losing that easily? You ain't losing yet? You haven't lost yet? Something like that. Something like that. Sorry, Whitney. I think you're just a normal type, Stantler, so I'm just gonna Water Pulse you. Attract. Hot Date attracts zombies on his lane, and when eaten, it explodes. That's fine. Sweet Potato does the same, but she doesn't explode, and she's the vanilla character. Yeah, that's just dumb. If you could play Sweet Potato and then, like, unlock Hot Date, then, like, okay, fine. Alright, Stantler. Okay. you Swablu. And there's Garlic, a premium plant that does the same thing as Sweet Potato. Instead of sending them to his lane, he sends them to other lanes. Interesting. Kill me. That's fine. That's fine, Stantler. I got so many more Pokemon. Let's see what Nom could do. So he just dies really quickly, okay. Yeah, Crazy Pants. I don't know a lot about Plants vs. Zombies either. It is really funny though, the theming, the way that they've themed all the characters as, like, obviously plants or zombies. Dang, dude, that stomp fucking hurts. Shit. How does this level 21 Stantler hit so hard? My god. Awesome. Okay, cool. Now it's just a matter of time before we win. December again. Oh, okay. All right, Whitney. All right. Rather Nom not die. Okay, we'll switch back to Odo and see if Odo can wake up in time. So Garlic is in PVZ 1 and only takes 1 bite. Please wake up. That stomp is gonna hurt. Oh, it didn't. Wow. Damn, Odo. Okay, you are much less squishy than Nom is. Oh my god. You're just gonna die to your burn, buddy. PvZ2 sucks at balancing, but it's a fun game. Yeah, I mean, the idea behind those games seemed like just genuinely fun. Ah. Sorry, Whitney. Wah! Wah! You meanie. Oh my god. Oh my god. You owe me a badge and a TM, lady. Oh. Oh no, you made Whitney cry. It's okay, she'll stop soon. She always cries when she loses. Oh boy. What? What do you want? A badge? Oh right, I forgot. Here's the plain badge. Thanks, Whitney. Thank you. The plain badge lets your Pokemon use strength outside of battle. Oh, you can have this too. Attract. It makes full use of a Pokemon's charm. Isn't it just perfect for a cutie like me? That's right. I heard that this thing called the Pokeathlon Dome is now open right next to the National Park. You should go try it since you're so good at battling with your Pokemon. Oh, and I'll give you my number. Wow, okay, she recovered from her little tantrum real quick. Great. Cool. Also, fuck Attract. God, maybe I should use it. Especially the plant food mechanic. I don't know what the plant food mechanic is. Oh, how did it stairs? It stairs right here, okay. Thinking about worse premiums, there's Peanut. Guess what he does? I don't know. The garlic one kind of made sense. Can't really think of what Peanut would do. in the context of Plants vs. Zombies. Whitney was a lot easier once my Pokemon were a higher level, but definitely had to burn through a lot of potions to stay afloat. Oh my god, Peanut is a combination of pea shooter and walnut. Pea shooter's a shooter and walnut's a wall. Sure. It's a fun idea to combine that with a name like that. It's too bad he sucks. At half health, his fire rate is cut in half? Yeah, that sucks. I guess if you never let his health get under half, then it's not a big deal. Oh. Just realized, once I have Mojito's camera not on, I'm gonna need to swap the team if I don't add Bronzer back. That should be pretty good. Okay, so if I want to do this bug catching thing, not really sure who to bring. Guess Vit has rock attacks, and that's good against bugs. They're like level 30. What else? I could bring Swablu for flying, and I could put them to sleep? Yeah, maybe that's the thing to do. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Save here since I only get one chance. Oh, but his health should go down because he's a wall. Sure, sure. Yeah, that's kind of frustrating. Then you're essentially punished for using it the only way that you're supposed to use it. Yeah, that's kind of lame. Alright. Today's Thursday. That means the bug catching contest is on today. The rules are simple. Using one of your Pokemon, catch a bug-type Pokemon to be judged. Would you like to give it a try? Yes, I would. Uh-oh, you have more than one Pokemon. You'll have to use Wob, the first Pokemon in your party. Is that okay with you? Yes, it is. Fine. We'll hold your other Pokemon while you compete. Alright. Person who gets the strongest. That is such a vague description. Strong is not a stat, my dude. Alright. His only good part is that he's classified as a wall. A pea shooter member of the family shoots a barrage of peas that basically destroys zombies. Well, so he's... Why is him being classified as a wall, like, better than just, like, not being a wall? Are walls, like, cheaper? It's just letting me know I'm in the bug catching contest. Yeah, I can't click on it. Okay, interesting. I guess we'll open with an aerial ace. Barrage is a plant food effect. Reinforced mint activates the plant food to walls. And okay, so because he's a wall, then you can use other abilities that can only work on walls. Okay, all right, that makes sense. Okay, we'll risk it. I feel like he's at like 51% health. Don't die, don't die. You died. Alright. Critical hit. Okay, that's my fault. Silcoon. I don't know, you're only level 28. Just snored in a weird way. And his plant food is a mix of the other two. So, I mean, it sounds like he does need a drawback of some kind. So then maybe the half-health drawback is a little much, but having some kind of drawback makes sense. Holy crap, a level 36 Wurmple? My god. I guess I'll try to catch you first. Okay. Alright, let's put you to sleep. Ooh, nice, first try. Okay. Wow, okay, that was easy. Got a Wurmple. Okay. Guess I need to find something better. Yeah, Cheese, I think I get it. That essentially because he's a wall that also does other things, then activating his plant food thing means that you're not cheating, but you are getting an extra effect that you otherwise wouldn't get because he has two different effects. A 29 Volbeat. Would you be better than a 36 Wurmple? I don't know. Looking for like a Heracross or a Butterfree. I think I'm gonna have to go to the Athlon next stream, since I've only got like 10 more minutes, and today's Thursday, so I wanted to do the bug catching thing. Ooh, a 35 Silcoon seems like a better option. Crap, my Swablu is relatively weak. Ooh, this could be bad. Okay, sure. If you just want to harden a bunch, then that'll be fine. But yeah, I think I'll have to save the Poke Athlon thing for tomorrow. Oh, all right. Well then, I'll see you later, Chiefs. Have a good one. And then, if you're around tomorrow, then you can see me do the Pokeathlon thing. Still don't know what it is. It sounds like a bunch of battles, which would be fun. I hope that's what it is. Anyway, have a good day. I'll see you later. Okay. Breaks out, we'll put it to sleep. Wow, these sport balls are good. Swap it. I mean, it's got less health. What am I actually trying to do here? All right. 20 minutes. Bring one party. Show me like the actual rules. Oh my god. Don't tell me that this is a guide. Just tell me the rules. Oh my god. Tip, if you run out of sports balls, the contest will be over. That's not a tip. They literally tell you that. How scoring works. Jesus Christ, this is all that needs to be in your article. You suck. Guidestrats.com. Alright. It's level. IVs. It's current HP. Species rarity, which they give me numbers for, but they didn't give me any actual numbers for that, so I don't really know how valuable that is. Your caught Pokemon's ranking will be based on the sum of their ratings in these criteria. Like, is the level just literally you add the level? Okay. So Volbeat or Illumise would be good to go for. I haven't seen a Venonat or a Paris in here yet. Okay. So I guess no? I don't have access to heals. Okay. That's very frustrating. Okay, Volbeat. Guess I'm just gonna try to capture you. Maybe put you to sleep. Maybe you don't kill me. What's that do? Ooh, boy. Special attack risen. Okay, okay. You're probably gonna defeat my Swablu. Okay, sure, yeah. If you want to just keep doing that, that's fine. That is fine. Great. Oh, but if we could catch it at full health, then we get more points. Close, close. Okay, so I think that might be the thing to do. Come on, buddy. Come on, come on. Yeah, okay. All right. Yes, let's do the swamp. Okay, so I think that's gonna be the thing I stick with. Unless I can run into like a Scyther or a Pinsir. Not you, Silcoon. Run away! Thank you. Bye-bye. Combi. Also, no. Oh, I can't escape. Okay. Try that again. Maybe I should go up to the tall grass. Kricketune. I don't know if you're any better, Kricketune. Ah! Why are they not letting me run? Let me run! Ah! Okay. I am out of usable Pokemon. $100 in a pack! Okay, but I still get to be part of the competition, right? Okay, great. Jeez. Dang, $900. I could actually have used that. We will now judge the Pokemon you've caught. We have chosen the winners. Are you ready for this? Placing third is the Pokefan William, who caught a writhing Paris. Damn, I have not seen a Paris in here yet. The score was 317 points. Placing second is Seth, who caught a wriggling Volbeat. Creepy. Score was 321 points. Bug catching contest winner is Bug Catcher Ed, who caught a whopping Scyther. Ah. Alright. So if I want to win in the future, I need to catch a rare motherfucker. But the second place is in Everstone. Alright, what are the rewards? Let's find the rewards. Sunstone? Or a random evolutionary stone once you have the national. Okay. I can safely say I don't care that much about that. What was the other? I think it was a Shell Bell, and I already got that. I already got third place. Because I just, Huh. Okay, maybe these are wrong, because I swear the consolation prize was a Shell Bell. Oh, well. We'll return the Pokemon we kept for you. Here you go. We hope you'll take part in a bug-catching contest in the future. Give a nickname to the Volbeat you caught? No, because I already have one. It needs to know its place. Interesting. So even though they heal my Pokemon back, I still blacked out and lost money. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna save. I don't think that's worth losing the money. So I don't think I'm gonna save. And I think this is a good place to go ahead and end it. And then I'll just reload my last save next time, which will be what, tomorrow, right? Today's only Thursday. Yep, today's only Thursday, my dudes. Okay. All right. Well, then on that note, see y'all tomorrow. Have a good one.